Just spotted an elk herd, probably about a mile away. Here on the first morning, first light. We're gonna go make a play. So we just found ourselves a second herd of elk right down here in this water hole. Our first herd is up over here. That's a big bull. That's a real good bull. We got a bull walking up that hillside. He's a try, I think.
He's a try.
Yeah. We got that herd bull probably 250, 300 yards in front of us, just over this dip. He's sounding off like crazy. He's trying to push and round up these elk. And yeah, so he's trying to get these elk going. We got some other people behind us, but it's fine. There's just hikers up there. They're not hunters. They got like right. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna move up. We're gonna drop over. He's fucking fired up. That's a hot cow. I guarantee she's an estrus. So we're gonna go in there. If we can sneak into some trees, sneak in close, we're gonna go in there. We're gonna pretend we're a bigger bull. He's gonna come in pissed. He'll come in ready for a fight, and you'll kill him. We're killing that bull, dude. We're killing that bull.
So while we're stalking this bull coming down this draw, we kept hearing a bull back on our left, and our plan was to cut him off and get in front of him, so the wind would be good with the thermals. But then we heard another bull directly across from us, and immediately after that bugle, the big bull that we saw earlier in the basin is up above us. So we're in the middle of 3 different bugling bulls. Ideally, we're going for the big bull that we saw in the field, but we're in a great spot. I might have to move because I have no shot.
Do you see him?
That was our bull. You saw him? He was 60 yards.
Did he run?
He got spooked and ran up.
Yeah, we just had that herd bull come into about 40 yards, but he might have saw us and spooked. We don't really know. He kind of came trotting down a trail, stood for 5 seconds, turned around and trotted back. He might not have seen an elk there. Regardless, we're in the middle of that big bugle fest. Now we know where three from bulls are. We got plays to make.
Yeah, we thought it was great when we were in the middle of all the bulls, and it was actually the thing that hurt us because we weren't facing this bull when he came up on us because he was super quiet. We didn't hear him coming. We saw other bulls that were, had our attention at the moment and turned and looked, and there he was, and then he was gone.
So yesterday we had that big 3-4 bull. Today we see a bigger bull up on our hillside, right up over there. Pretty much right where that sun is me in the shadow right there. There's a big herd of elk. And they are all, there's a huge elk up there, bigger than one from yesterday, but kind of within striking range. Above the one from yesterday, we made a play for him. He beat us back to his bed. We were going to ambush him on the way there. But he beat us there, so We're gonna wait until it comes down a little bit and keep tabs on this big boy before we make our move. Go back in there. All right, our game plan is we're gonna roll. We watched the elk herd up here in the morning. A big herd came up over this way. Second herd came, rolled up through here, went down, and he's bedded down here on this bench. We wait for the thermals to switch, so we're gonna come. We are gonna roll up along this backside, come up above him, and drop down in, and go call him in and kill his ass. Wish us luck.
So I know I said on day one that the mustache would be good luck. Well, you know, that didn't quite get it done. So today, there's an extra factor that's going to help us get it done. Not only do I still have the mustache, but it's our dad's birthday. So, those two things combined should get us dead up.
Why don't you get that bow? Let's get out of here.
We're just going to go straight down there.
Yeah.
This is what you call backcountry caffeine.
Well, we just kicked that big monster bull out of his bed, so we're gonna try the old classic bump and dump because nothing's calling. All the elk that we saw the last 2 days have just cleared out of the whole basin. So we're just gonna sit here. This guy's still in the same spot when we glass him up, so we know right where his bed is. We are gonna kick his ass. Or he's gonna kick ours more likely, but trying our best.
Well, I know this is an archery hunt, but I couldn't but help bring the guns, baby.
Yeah, well, all the elk left the basin. We think the gun show scared them away here, so. So, we're just gonna bugle and move further down, I guess. I don't know. Wish us luck. So, all the elk that we were chasing yesterday, or 2 days ago, well, we lost sight of all of them yesterday. I didn't know where they went, and went back to the same basin just in case they came back and they were gone for a day. They were completely gone. So we rose back on this ridge, started glassing around, and heard a guy bugle right over here on this ridge. So little did he know is he gave away his position, and we're coming to get him. So we're gonna sneak in there and try to imitate a cow because he is excited looking for cows. He's kind of ridge running, so we're gonna run down there and entice him with some sweet, sweet estrus calls. See how she goes. He's coming to the trees. Oh, 250 yards left. No, no. It's okay, you might not be gone. It's okay.
If I hit him, it would have been
Back in the legs.
yeah.
That was a good pull too. He saw Miss Mooey. He was coming up this way. He saw.
I should have waited.
I don't know if because he was looking at us too. I wasn't really sure, because I don't really know what kind of shot angles you'd had through this anyways. And there's no really a trail up to us here. You were kind of like the last good shot I'm gonna guess you had.
You told me to shoot.
I thought, well, from where he was standing, when I said first shoot,
I should have hit it, but it's like 70 yards. I ranged it at 70 yards.
okay, well, long shot.
I should have hit it though.
That's all right.
Still here.
You do. Do you still hear him? We can try to chase him and set up again. Let's first go down there and check the shot site to make sure he didn't hit him. Do you know what gap you're in? Okay. Can you find it if we get your bags and then walk down there? But if we get the bags and then walk down there, we can get it right. But you're not gonna lose it right now.
I'll show you where it is.
Right here, in this triangle gap, right there on these trees, right in the center of your screen, right there, is where that bull was standing when Jake shot. He said he thinks he shot left and missed a little bit. But we're just going to check, try to find the arrow and inspect the shot site and see what happened. Here we go.
Well, the good news is
Hell yeah.
there is blood.
Hell yeah, you hit him.
I still think it was on the back end of the animal,
Okay.
but I hit him.
We're going to let him lay.
But there's blood right here.
You hit him, yeah. There he is. Yeah, you hit him.
See that arrow while we wait for him?
I guess it's stuck on him. You probably hit a bone. Because it sounded like you hit wood. It went whack, right? So, now what we gotta do is shut the fuck up. Okay. And let him die. And not push him, okay? So, let's go over here a little bit. Like, you see your head.
I still gotta find him, but... Well, I hit him. He's probably gonna die. I don't think I hit him that well. So I hope we can find him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome, though. Fuck yeah,
Well,
man.
I feel so much better about myself. I didn't completely miss the elk. But yeah, I think he jumped over that log
Yeah.
right as because he was coming in at a steady speed. And when I pulled the trigger, it seemed as if he kind of lunged. I think he might have just went right over the log.
You could also have heard the... What? Right?
It didn't look like a flinch, though. It just kind of looked like...
Yeah.
I hit him.
Alright, we're gonna let that guy lay. We're gonna lay a while. Probably 2 hours.
Right now it's 9:30 about. We're gonna wait for about 2.5 hours till noon before we track him. So I figured in the meantime, since we have a lot of time to kill, I'm gonna recite Shakespeare from memory. Here we go. Okay.
And cut.
See, I was just telling Robert, we were actually walking, and I heard the bull, do his bugle, but Robert was moving. I think he was just stepping over some rocks or something. He didn't hear it. I thought he heard it, because he kind of looked back at me. I did one of these, but I think he looked away from me. So we kept walking for, I don't know, maybe 20 seconds. And I stopped. I'm like, did you hear that bull bugle 30 seconds ago? He's like, no. I'm like, it's back there. 'Cause we probably would have walked too far. I mean, ultimately, I think
I called them in.
it would have worked either way.
Yeah.
He would have came in
Yeah.
either way, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Yeah, we didn't know that we're sitting right here on this trailer where we got shot from where we were at.
up here on this hill. We couldn't actually see this trail because we came from the top down of that ridge because we glassed him from up high. And I thought he was going to come over to the edge of this field up here and then get to the level part and end up 20 to 30 yards closer on the other side of this log jam. But he ended up walking in right on this trail. So ended up being a pretty damn long shot. Yeah, we're just refilling on water right now, but that bull actually was way up on this top, way up over here when we first spotted him. I'm kind of glad we didn't have to walk all the way up there to go shoot his ass and calm down to us. After day 4, we probably already have 35 to 40 miles under our belt. Now we'd have to walk up that hill too. We would have, but it was just nice that we didn't have to. Called them right to us. Yeah, out here killing time, and we happened to sit down in a little strawberry patch, wild strawberries. So we are gonna have ourselves a little feast while we wait. Nature can be absolutely delicious. Berries. Berries. Oh. Damn, there's a whole patch of them around here.
I'm gonna get a handful.
Yeah, look at that handful.
Nice snack.
All right, it is noon. Time for us. Go chase that guy down. You look so weird.
Oh. That's how I normally look.
Go making fun of my face. All right.
So this morning, after I shot the bull at around 9:30 a.m., we decided to sit and wait for about 2.5 hours until noon because we inspected the site of where I shot the bull, and there was a little drop of blood, and also with the knowledge that I knew I hit it pretty far back. I actually thought I missed it at first, but hit it pretty far back. So then, starting at noon, we spent the next, let's see, 6 p.m.? My watch died. We spent the next 6 hours tracking the bull. Ended up tracking him about 600 yards. That's the last blood we found. It's getting pretty dark. We're gonna have to look for him in the morning, so that's a nice recap.
We spend the next 3 days crawling with our faces about 6 inches over the dirt in an effort to track this bull down. After following a sparse blood trail spanning over 2.5 miles in length, we ended up losing all signs of this bull. I've heard many people describe an unsuccessful elk hunt as an expensive hiking trip. Both me and John Muir disagree with this idea. Quote, hiking, I don't like either the word or the thing. People ought to saunter in the mountains, not hike. Do you know the origin of that word, saunter? It's a beautiful word. Way back in the Middle Ages, people used to go on pilgrimages to the Holy Land, and when the people in the villages through which they passed asked where they were going, they would reply, "A la Santerre," to the Holy Land. And so they became known as Santerrers, or saunterers. Now, these mountains are our Holy Land, and we ought to saunter through them reverently, not hike through them. End quote. John Muir is right. There is something about visiting a special place. It's the journey along the way that gets you there, not only the destination that's important. And when you get there, the subconscious whispers inside of your head transform into beckoning voices. Even though I don't consider myself a religious person, after spending 10 days archery elk hunting in the backcountry Colorado wilderness with my brother, I feel that this is the closest to heaven I have ever been.
Throwing hundreds in the holy water, just a backseat driver flying undercover. A nice suit and a family name, says he'll make me a star if I just play the game.